nasty. Okay, so it was a crazy weekend. Manny Pacquiao was running for president of the Philippines. So I was in this group called the Crenshaw District in Clubhouse. They started the thread or room, and the room said, we're gonna drag Karen Civil, something of that nature, right? And I got in there because I'm nosy and I'm looking for topics. Something happened between Karen Civil and one of the people that run the page that had something to do with Nipsey Hussle's funeral and a couple of things that Nipsey had accomplished in his career in which Karen Civil's taking credit for. When that happened, Joyner Lucas had also went out of his way to make a post about Karen Civil robbing him. They got messy as shit. Karen Civil's supposed to have a whole case going on with Jessie Wu, one of the girls from Wild 'N Out, who started off as a Wild 'N Out girl. Like, this is so chatty patty, it's ridiculous. Karen Civil, the beef between her and what's going on with Nipsey and Crenshaw, that's a legitimate beef I'm not gonna speak on, but that's the beef. Everything else is bullshit. The problem with Joyner Lucas and her wasn't as serious as he made it seem. He was online saying that she took the last $60,000 out of his pocket. Let me tell you something. It costs a lot of money to put artists on. This shit is so expensive. It's not cheap. It's not easy. It's not a guarantee. You can spend $60,000, $100,000, $5 million and the shit might not pop. It be that way. That type of shit happens constantly. Joyner goes in and says him and his manager reach out to Karen to give her the money for lead marketing services to help him pop. Nothing happened. In his eyes, he wasn't served properly because nothing came of it and he didn't receive the proper documents. Now, Karen may have been in the wrong for not providing proper documents, but at the same time, you have to protect your investment. I would have never gave up $60K up front. You got to trickle that shit in. You got to show me what you could do. I'll give you 5 and you show me what 3 weeks of your marketing does, and then we'll compare decks and we can go from there. It's a business. That's why I say don't ask me about your music if you don't want to get into the business of it. I would love to help you. Let's talk splits. How much do I make for helping you? Because you can make a lot of money and I could be the reason why you make a lot of money. In this case, in this instance, Karen offered a service in which she doesn't necessarily do herself. She's more of the concierge. She takes your money, pays the people, and they do XYZ, and that's how that gets done. Jordan didn't feel like that was done well enough and he didn't have enough documentation. He could be mad at that. All that other whole ass shit he did where he came out and said that she took food out of his baby's mouth, that's bullshit. Joyner Lucas had a partner, a business partner that was investing $500,000 into his career up to that point, and that was the last $60,000 that he was willing to put into him, and it didn't work. I will say this, the persistence and the amount of money that they kept on throwing in his career have technically kind of sort of worked, and I'm sure that they've recouped their money at this point in his career because he's able to buy them stupid big ass rapper chains. So I'm assuming they've made their money back. I mean, I don't know how much an Eminem feature costs today, but that shit can't be cheap. Honestly, Joyner Lucas to me is trash. He has shit on every little and talks shit about all these mumble rappers, and then it took a mumble rap song for him to blow. In my eyes, get mad at me all you want. The shit that happened between him and Karen Civil, very simple. Bad contract, you weren't paying attention, bad business, you were green, cool. Now, is it immoral of her? No, she did her job. You just weren't happy with what she did. Tough noogies. If that was your money and you went and you spent it and that happened, you might have probably took care of it better, but both you and your partner, and you admitted that because he came back in the clubhouse and he said, you know what, we take our L's, we fucked up. Which they did. They completely fucked up. That's just bad business. They shouldn't have done it that way. The shit was wrong. First off, he shouldn't have went online and talked about it the way he did because he just kind of jumped into the fucking pool with everybody else. As an artist, don't give anybody a lot of money. Short shit them every time. Stop telling people how much you make. Don't tell people anything. Give them a little bit of money, see what they do. A person that believes in you is gonna offer to take care of most of the shit for you. Like, this is why this is a hip hop show right now. Most people that have music careers will have somebody that has funded the beginning of that career, or they have some crazy once in a lifetime anomaly happen, and then boom, shit takes off. Literally just like that. Just like that. In this case, it didn't work for Joyner with Karen, so I don't believe that beef is a thing.